Dads, what did your son do that made you cry when he wasn't looking? My wife left on a Tuesday. No fight, no warning, just a note on the counter and a half-empty closet. My son was 10, and a 10-year-old doesn't need to see his dad fall apart, so I didn't. Every morning I made breakfast, packed his lunch, drove him to school, asked about his friends, laughed at his jokes, made sure he never saw what was happening behind my eyes. And every night after he went to bed, I sat in the dark trying to figure out how my life fell apart without me noticing. 3 months I kept that up. Dad who's fine, dad who doesn't need help, dad who's got everything under control, dad who cries in the shower where nobody can hear. Then one night I just couldn't do it anymore. I was sitting on the kitchen floor past midnight, not crying, just sitting there because I didn't have the energy to stand. The house was so quiet I could hear the clock ticking from the other room. Then I heard footsteps. My son walked in wearing his pajamas, didn't say a word. He just sat down next to me on the cold tile, shoulder to shoulder. I said, "Buddy, go back to bed, you've got school." He didn't move. I said, "I'm fine, buddy, really." He still didn't move. Then he reached into his pajama pocket and pulled out a folded up piece of paper, handed it to me. I opened it. It was a drawing, 2 stick figures holding hands, him and me. And underneath in his messy little handwriting it said, "You're doing a good job, Dad. I know it's hard." I couldn't speak. I couldn't breathe. This kid, this 10-year-old who I thought I was protecting from everything, he saw all of it. Every fake smile, every "I'm fine." He knew the whole time. Every night I thought I was hiding it, and every morning he was already carrying it with me. And he didn't need me to explain. He just needed me to know he was there. I told him I loved him. He said, "I know, Dad." Then he got up and went back to bed like nothing happened. The second his door closed, I broke. Cried so hard I had to cover my mouth so he wouldn't hear me. I still have that drawing. It's in my wallet. 7 years now. He's 17. He has no idea I carry it everywhere I go. And he'll probably never know that on the worst night of my life, a 10-year-old boy was the only person in the world who showed up for me.